Hello everyone. Today we are going to start a new lesson, that is area of trapezium and a polygon. So what is and what do you understand by polygon? We know already the more than two-sided figure is known as a polygon. So in this we are going to see first perimeter and area of a triangle. So perimeter and area of this triangle we are going to see, where we can see the side A, B and C are given there. So in this case, suppose if three sides are given, that is A, B and C. So in this case, how we will find out the perimeter? So first of all, to find out the perimeter, we know the formula P equals to A plus B plus C. Sum of all the sides is known as a perimeter. Now area. Area, in the case if three sides are given, how we will find out? In that case, S into under root of S into S minus A into bracket S minus B into bracket S minus C. And where S is semi-perimeter, how we will find out? What is the perimeter? That you divide by 2, that will be semi-perimeter. So A plus B plus C upon 2. Right? Then if suppose corresponding height is given, that is altitude is given to you and base is given to you, so in that case we have the formula for area, that is half into base into height. So according to this formula we can make the solution for your question. Now let us have a look to the example which is given in your textbook. So just have a look. Find the area of a triangle whose sides are 9 cm, 12 cm and 15 cm. Also, find the length of altitude corresponding to the largest side of the triangle. Largest side of the triangle, there we have to consider the altitude, that means height. Okay, so we have to just find out here altitude. To find out the altitude, first we should know what is the area. So to find out the area, again we should know what is the semi-perimeter of that particular triangle. Because here in this triangle, what is given? Sides are given. So we will use the formula for finding the area of triangle, this. Before that we should know the value of S. So we know let A equals to 9, B equals to 12 cm, C equals to 15 cm, all three sides. Then semi-perimeter equals to A plus B plus C upon 2. Put the values and you will get the answer. Okay. Now area of triangle, this is the formula. Put the value of S and find out the answer of area of triangle. You will get 54 cm square. Then put this value in the formula which we have. Area of triangle equals to half into base into height. So in this we know area and we know the base, largest side they told. So largest side is 15 cm. Okay, from these three, largest side is 15 cm. So put the value and then after calculating you will get the answer as 7.2 cm. So in this way we can find out the different solutions for the triangle. Now we are going to study about the perimeter and area of a rectangle. We know in the rectangle length are same, means opposite sides of a rectangle are same. So this both length will be same and this both breadth will be same. And this is a diagonal where we know that the rectangle is forming a 90-degree angle at all the vertices. Okay. So keeping these concepts in the mind, we will just have the solution for that. So perimeter is nothing but it will be twice into length plus breadth. This is the formula to find out the perimeter. Then area equals to length into breadth. Then diagonal. If it is asked find out the diagonal in the rectangle, we know that this is a diagonal and it is forming a right angle triangle here. So we know this is a hypotenuse and these are the adjacent sides. So how we will find out? Hypotenuse square equals to L square plus B square. So same way, diagonal square equals to L square plus B square. Therefore, diagonal equals to under root of a square plus b square. From this we will come to know the diagonal of a rectangle. For that we have one example from our textbook, that is the perimeter of a rectangle is 28 centimeter and its length is 8 centimeter. Find its breadth, area and diagonal. You have to find out breadth, area and diagonal. So we know the formula, that is perimeter equals to twice of L plus B. So perimeter is given there, put the value, length is given there, put the value and find out the breadth. So breadth will be 6 centimeter. Okay. Now area we will find out. Once we got the breadth, we can put the value here. So length into breadth, it will be 8 into 6, that is 48 centimeter square. Okay. Then diagonal we can find out by knowing length and breadth. So 8 square under root of 8 square plus 6 square, it will be under root of 100 and we will get the under root of 100 is 10 centimeter. That is the diagonal of a rectangle. And next we will see now square. Now let us study about the perimeter and area of a square. So here we have the diagram of a square where we can see all the sides of a square are equal and they have all the vertices with the 90-degree angle. And this is a diagonal which is crossing over there. So for that we have perimeter equals to 4 multiplied by A. Why? Because A plus A plus A plus A, it will be 4A. Okay, so 4 into side. Then area will be this into this. So it will be A into A, that is A square, that is side square. Diagonal equals to A square under root of A square plus A square equals to under root of 2A square. Okay, so equals to A will be outside the under root and under root of 2. So it will be side under root of 2. These are the formulas to find out the area and perimeter of a square. So there is one example related to this. Let us see. The perimeter of a square is 28 centimeter. Find its one side, area and diagonal. For that we know the formula, that is perimeter is given as 28 centimeters. So formula of perimeter is 4 into S. So 28 is the perimeter value. Put the value and 4 into S as it is. So this 4 will go this side and divide. So it will be S equals to 7 centimeter. Then area equals to side square. So 7 square equals to 49 centimeters square. Then diagonal is nothing but S into under root of 2. So 7 into under root of 2. So 7 and put the value of under root 2. The value of under root 2 is 1.414. Multiply it, you will get the answer 9.898 centimeter, that is diagonal. So in this way we can find out the area and perimeter of a square. Now let us study about the trapezium. We will study about the area of a trapezium. So this is a trapezium where we know that two sides of a trapezium are parallel to each other. So in this we can see A and B side is a parallel to each other. So in this, between whatever the distance is there between two parallel lines, that is known as a height. Always keep in mind, in the questions it may be asked that it may be given sometimes or it may be not given, distance between the parallel line find out. So it doesn't mean anything, but it is only the height between the two parallel lines. Okay, so for that we have the formula, area of trapezium equals to half into A plus B, that means sum of the parallel sides. Sum of the parallel sides, that is A plus B multiplied by height, distance between two parallel lines. Okay, so same way, to make it again clear, we have one example of this, that is the lengths of a parallel sides of a trapezium are in the ratio 3:5 and the distance between them is 10 centimeter. If the area of a trapezium is 120 centimeter square, find the lengths of its parallel sides. So you have to find the length of its parallel sides. That means what? Whatever the length of this parallel side is there, that we have to find out. Ratio is given as 3:5. So for that we will consider as, let the lengths of the parallel sides be 3x centimeter and 5x centimeter. Then we know the formula, area equals to half into sum of the parallel sides multiplied by height. So 120 area is given in the question. Then half into 3x plus 5x multiplied by 10. After you will solve this, you will get the x equals to 3. Put the value of x in the lengths of the parallel sides. That is 3x equals to 3 into 3 is 9 centimeter and 5x equals to 5 into 3 is 15 centimeter. So in this way we can solve the area of trapezium. Now let us study about the parallelogram. Area of parallelogram. We know already parallelogram, opposite sides are equal to each other. So in this diagram you can see AB side is equal to DC, BC side is equal to AD. Okay. So in this sides we know this is the base and this is a height. Okay. So now area of parallelogram is base into height. So AB is the base, AB into height. Okay. So for that we have one example, that is a parallelogram has 12 centimeter sides of 12 centimeter and 8 centimeter. Means 12 centimeter and 8 centimeter is there. If the distance between 12 centimeter side is 5 centimeter, means distance between this both, that is height, is 5 centimeter. Okay, this is 12 centimeter, this is 8 centimeter. Okay, if it is given, so find the distance between 8 centimeter. Means you have to find the height of this h. Okay, so how you will find out now? Just see, base is given as 12 centimeter, height is given as 5 centimeter. So we will find out the area of that by putting the values in the formula. Now next, they told find out the distance between this both, that means height between these sides. So it will be how much? So base will be 8 centimeter and area we know. So from this formula we can know the height of that side. So area equals to base into height. So 60 is the area, put the value. 8 is the breadth, we don't base. 8 is the base, we don't know about the height. So we have to find the height, and that is 7.5 centimeter. So in this way we can find out the area of parallelogram. Now next is rhombus. We are going to see perimeter and area of a rhombus. So for that we have this diagram of rhombus where we can see all the sides of a rhombus are equal to each other and opposite sides are parallel to each other. This is the speciality of a rhombus. So first, perimeter of rhombus, that is 4 multiplied by s, that means a. 4 multiplied by a, all sides will be a only. Then area of a rhombus equals to half into product of diagonals. Now these are the diagonals in the rhombus. So product of that we have to write. So half into AC multiplied by D. So in this, by using this formula we can find out the area and perimeter of rhombus. Now next we are going to study about the circle. You know very well how is the circle. This is a circle where we know this is the R. Okay, that means radius. Radius of a circle. R means radius of a circle from the center to the circle. It is a radius. Then this is known as a diameter, where it is represented as D. Diameter is twice of radius. Always remember. So now here we are going to learn about the concepts of a circle. Diameter equals to twice of R. Then circumference of a circle is pi d. Or in place of d you can write twice of R. So it will become 2 pi R. So circumference equals to 2 pi R. If directly d is given, diameter is given, you can directly just write here pi into d. If d is not given, given and radius is given, so write this formula. Okay, then area of a circle. Area of circle is pi r square, where pi value of here it is 22 upon 7. 22 upon 7 is the constant value of pi. This is about the circle. We will solve some related example to the circle. Now let us have a look to the example now. So example is find radius and area of a circle whose circumference is 132 cm. You have to find out the radius as well as area of a circle where only circumference is given to you. So we know the formula of circumference, that is 2 pi r. So here circumference is given as 132. So write the formula, that is 2 pi r, and circumference value is given, that is 132. Multiply, you will get the radius equals to 21 cm. Put the value of radius in area formula. Area equals to area equals to pi r square. So put the value of r, you will get the value of area, that is 1386 cm square. So in this way we completed our lesson, that is area of trapezium and polygon. So next time we will see the different topic. Till then, have a nice day. Thank you.